did twice. Alright, 3, 2, 1. This is the one. By the way, I have about a minute and a half I could possibly save on this run. Largely due to two major mistakes. And actually, this isn't even the in-game time world record. This run that I use on my splits here, is an 1802 in-game time record. But a recent run of the Japanese version that I did got an 1801, or a 5801. Yeah, a little spaghetti there. So, I mean, there is some time to save. By the way, version differences, let me talk about that really quickly. The Japanese version has a lot of bug fixes since it came out after this version. But it also makes a lot of bosses a lot easier. So apparently they just went through and made the game more playable. There we go. Okay, so. Yeah, that's the gist of it, basically. And you have to mash A to skip that. Another thing to note is that those item get sequences, like what just happened with that round relic, are shortened in this version. Like you can actually press A and skip them completely, under most circumstances. Whereas the Japanese version, it takes a little bit longer for that to occur. Okie doke, Jayhawker. No worries. Because I will be back all day with this game on Thursday. So, yep, next stream is Thursday. You probably won't miss much anyway, this is largely a D-Rust. Nevertheless, I wish you a fantastic sleep, and I'll see you next time. Alright, B-Mash Holly. That's what we do right there. Alright, let's go. Perfect. Now in the Japanese version, I assign jump to only the B button. And that is because of that very glitch that I just explained in the US version. If you press A, then it'll immediately cancel out the item get pose. And so if you mash A too hard while getting the toolbox right there, then you can actually overhop and waste more frames. Oops, I grabbed that, I forgot. I will also be doing a task of this game during this month of November. Hopefully I'll have it finished by the end of the month, but I can't guarantee it. It's a pretty large project, bigger than anything else I've ever attempted as far as video games go. I tasked Frogger's Adventures, Temple of the Frog, but that game took 18 minutes and 37 seconds. This game takes over an hour. I know how to task, which is a start. It's just a matter of doing it, mostly. Like, I need a full week of non-stop work days. Alrighty, sounds good. Look forward to it. There it is. Alright, so now we take this to Leona, who is the fox over here. And she's going to translate this for us while we do other things in town. This memo that we just picked up, that is. This is Mohan the Merchant. He is secretly the best character and the worst character in every video game ever. That's all you need to know about him. Seriously though, 90% of the time in this game, his shop is closed. And in order to make it open again, you have to complete certain events. Usually, however, whenever his shop is opened, he offers items for a ridiculously exuberant price. Anyway, we're gonna talk to Shasta here, take us up the river. Alright, I'm gonna focus here because there is a skip that you can do that you only have a few frames to buffer properly. It's coming up at that last pair of circling shrooms over there. Right here. Alright, I think we're good. I think we got it. I'll explain it afterward. Nope, I was too fast. So, I would have been able to skip this B right here if I'd done that properly, but I was not fast enough, so I'm gonna miss a couple of cycles, and I'm also going to go a little bit more slowly, just to preserve the lives I have remaining. By the way, you may notice that I have an extra life container. I should not have done that, because now I have to wait for these guys. I have an extra life container in addition to the 3 I started with, because I grabbed that frog head in the basement. Frog heads represent extra heart containers in this game. And me picking that one up allows me to do some extra damage boosts. I'll be getting one more after the second boss. But beyond that, they are unnecessary for the time they take. Anyway, check this out. This is my favorite part of this entire world. How you can do this. It's a good level. Skadoosh. There we are. And there's that level. Obviously in my PB I did not mess up that skip, so I'm losing a little bit of time right here. However, this is largely for D-Rust and commentary purposes, so now that we have 15 coins, we can, or curio as they're called in this universe, we can go up and upgrade our O-part with that relic we just found, giving us a flashlight and then enabling us to go further into the caves. Here we go. I'm glad that this game has little stretch breaks like this. There aren't that many, but they are welcome whenever they do take place. So, flashlight armed and ready to go. We shall re-enter the cave. And these porcupines, by the way, are RNG, as to whether they move or they shoot spines, like they just did there. So with good RNG, you can actually avoid taking damage and slowing down. And you can also avoid picking up the safety banana at the end of this corridor. So far, so good. Perfect! Did not need that safety banana. So, with full health, we should only take 2 damage in this area, but once again, porcupine RNG. There's one instance. So since I'm down to 2 hearts, I'm actually going to take this right here. There we go. And we're out. Just a little bit safer than the normal route. And split. Okay, not bad. So now there's an earthquake, and there's actually a little bit of strategy behind getting around town during this earthquake. For example, every now and then the screen will shake, unless you enter or exit a building. Then that timer resets. So you want to do everything before the screen shakes. Like that. You want to get in here and talk to this guy before the screen shakes. And one more trick, you want to talk to this guy before he leaves. Perfect. Okay, and that will skip a cycle down here, because this guy blocks the door very rudely. So now we're gonna get the fastest translation of the memo in history, and we shall go off and fight our first boss. Here we go. And this boss is an auto-scroller, so I have a bit of time to chill. Look at how angry he is. Look at that angry boy. Alright, so another version difference I want to talk about is in the Japanese version, these cycles go a lot faster, and they take a lot less time. These bats in particular, they only throw 4 bats per line at you, and they're all in succession, like in a quick row behind them. Instead of being all spaced out like these guys are, they're just like, here, have 4 bats all at once, and then we'll skip to the end of that phase. So essentially what that means is that it saves about 17.5 seconds in the entire run. However, once again, the Japanese version has the glitch fix, which causes the item get phase to last a lot longer, or the item get animation. So it's actually the difference in time between the US and Japanese version of this game is literally 5 seconds, if that. Yo, I golded? Let's go! Oh, I forgot to farm. Okay, so right here you do actually need to farm a little bit. You need 20 coins for the next part. So doing some quick math here, it looks like I will need to grab 1 extra coin up here, so I'll do that right now. Squadala. And we're off. So what we're going to do now is upgrade our O-part again with the relic we got before the earthquake occurred. And with that upgrade, the Mega Claw, we shall become rich. And I'll explain what that means as soon as we get there. In the meantime, we got a quick stretch break. Oopsie. Hey, Fumin. Thank you very much. Yeah, pretty proud of it if I do say so myself. Perhaps the best part is that it only took me 1 try, and the current record holder of this game is very, very proud of his record. So it shall be interesting to see how that news goes down with him. Anyway, treasure room. These are worth 20 curio each if you notice. 103, 123. Okay, now we restart the stage and exit. And we're done. So now we're rich as heck. We shall talk to a couple of NPCs and we'll be off to our next level. First try! Yo, Snake Rocks! How's it going, man? What is shaking? No, I studied strats. Mostly from my own research, but still. It was like I knew what I needed to do and I did it properly, so... And a good RNG too. Alright, now I go off. Hey, no worries, man. It was pretty much all just playing random bad Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color games that I recently picked up. Quite honestly, you did not miss much. However, of course, this will go up on YouTube within the next day or so. So fear not if you missed something. I could have skipped that mushroom entirely. Oh well. Anyway, it turns out Phineas is in the desert. Let me catch up on the story a little bit while I do this type platforming. So Phineas is in the desert, but you can't get to the desert without a camel, and no one has a camel except Mohan the merchant, who will not part with his camel unless his greedy paws get on some treasure. Specifically, the crest of Poseidon, which can be found right here in this river. So that's what we're doing right now. It's basically a fetch quest. It's the only reason we're this deep into the river. Move, thank you. Risky strats. Going in with one heart. Let's go. Yep, that is Otter Friend. I nicknamed him Shasta. Safety. Yeah, it really is. I mean, that's pretty pricey for a camel rental, to be completely honest. Also, it releases Leviathan, so there's that too. Not even kidding. That's the second boss. Split. There we go. So I saved a little bit of time there because I actually fell in my PB. But now we go directly to Mohan and he will take us to the pyramid. Oh, you're free on Discord? I might go for that this time. I'm not sure though. I'm kind of enjoying having this sort of chill stream of my solo self. If you don't mind. But yeah, I'm also in the middle of a run, which I plan on ending the stream once it's finished, so I'm not sure if I'd be able to set that up anyway, unfortunately. However, I think next time, if you are around this Thursday, I will have plenty of time just grinding this game out, during which we can chat it up if you are so inclined. Okie doke. Alright, so these guys are RNG a little bit. They're RNG as to whether they push immediately or if they wait a second and then push. And if you're caught in front of them without moving or like buffering an input, it's very, very easy to fall off. So you don't want to do that. Also, you have to wait for them to retract fully before continuing. See? That one waited. So it's possible to save a little bit of time with good RNG. Also, I am making this look way too easy right now, if I'm to be totally honest. Damage boosting coming up. Lots of good stuff going on. Take the long way around these guys because the scorpions are going the other way and it doesn't take nearly as long, but these guys I can boost through. Nice. Safety banana. Banana! Takes us up to full health. Swag coin. Last room. I'm also gonna save a little bit of time here, I think, because I fell. So actually, this is technically on PB pace right now. Look at that hitbox. So good. Banana emoji. And got the banana emoji, got the banana emoji, got the banana emoji. Have you seen that new Chili's commercial? I got my baby back, baby back. Oh my god, I'm ahead? Let's go! And that was gold too. Alright, so, new disaster. This time we are raining. And we need to donate 10 curio to get a pro tip. There we go. It's so bad. It is so bad. Alright, and then Frogger prompts you to go talk to Mohan. So we're going to talk to him twice. That will allow us to travel where we need to go. He already sold the crest, so we can't put it back. That's not a solution. So instead, we kill Leviathan. This fight is way safer in the Japanese version. So this is a major reset point, and if we make it past it, then this run is blessed. Hashtag blessed. So yeah, this guy is very smart. He has good RNG. Good AI, rather. I gotta hope for good RNG. There we go. Keep doing that. They dumbed him down in the JP version. But basically, you gotta do that 3 times. Hold your breath. Oh darn. He got wise to us. Alright, not bad. If you hold still for too long, he'll shoot at you, so that was pretty risky what I did just there. But it worked. So, we are onward. That was actually faster than PB. Let's go. Yeah, same here. I wish Twitch had a little bit better AdSense about them. I mean, the Twitch bits is a very good start, but I wish they would stop forcing it over people's content, you know? Because that's completely counterintuitive for the reason that you're even watching. Okay, so now we need to go to Atlantis, because Atlantis exists in this video game as well. And it just happens to be next to Antoniwi's fishing spot. Of course. So this entire level is supposed to be a maze. But, you know, we already know the way through it, so kind of defeats the purpose. Also, I forgot to pick up the safety heart. So we're going in this with four hearts now. I was supposed to talk to Mohan after that fight ended. And he was going to sell us a frog head for 50 curio if we bartered. But now instead we have 50 extra curio that we don't need. and one missing heart container that we do need. So I have to play it safely for this entire game now. That's not a real gold, since... you know, that happened. Let's see, do I have a relic? Yes, I do. Okay. Just checking. Because if I hadn't, since I didn't purchase that safety heart, I actually can go right to Dusty instead of grinding again, so that does save some time. But it makes it risky. Like, you can still totally do this. It's just gonna be a clincher. Nope, you only get that one chance. A lot of Mohan's deals are one time only. And he only ever has one item available for sale at any one time, so... yeah, that's that. So now that we have time sand, we can stop time and traverse this area. Here we go. I'm just gonna play it safer than usual, which is perfectly fine because I want to preserve this lead anyway. Anyway, I liken this stage to the Dr. Wily stages in Mega Man, because you actually have to use all of your abilities. And this is the first time that you don't need a single simple layout to complete the rooms. Also, this platforming is jank, and it may end up killing the run later. So we'll see how it goes. Gotta wish for good RNG there. Even though it isn't in the least RNG, it's just jank physics. Also, if you just keep moving on these conveyors, they will not move you. So that's a strat. Oh, I got burnt. That's bad. What's your annoying as heck idea? I am intrigued. Actually don't need those. Speaking of through the fire and the flames, there I go. Alright, this is the gauntlet room. Gotta focus. This is hard as heck casually, and in runs as well. You have no extra frames for that jump right there. Alright, we made it. Let's go. I died a bunch here, I think, as well. Woo! Gold! What? Let's go. Frogger is definitely my favorite series. My first video game ever was Frogger's Adventures Temple of the Frog. And this was like my 5th or 6th game ever as well. I never finished it as a kid, but when I got to be about 13 or 14, I went back to it and finished it again. Or finished it for the first time. And I was like, wow. This is good video games. By the way, if you ever see me run Temple of the Frog, I have that run so optimized. It's something like... I mean, it takes me... Okay, let me put it this way. I have about 10 seconds I can realistically save on that run. I have it down to 18 minutes 40 seconds. There we go. Talk to Leona twice, and we are off to the Black Lotus Society. There we go. Also, that sounds amazing, Snake Rocks, and I want to hear that. Alright, so we actually have to play this particular level like a real Frogger game, which means only the D-pad. Oh, I see. Well, then you know. Okay, yeah, but this, for real talk, this is such a good game. Such a good series, at least, as far as the Game Boy Advance games go. Right, Snake Rocks. So normally I would boost through those guys. Looks like I did anyway, but that's fine. There's a tomato right over there. I still saved a cycle because of that. Thanks to my shenanigans. I don't even know, dude. Alright. I'm gonna pause right there instead of going. Alright, go in here to reset the cycles and save my progress through the room. In case of the worst. The Weist. Nice, got that cycle. That is a very laggy room, by the way. Don't know if you could see that, but yeah, lag city right there. What? What is up, my friend? How goes it? Yo, I made that cycle, let's go. Annoying platforms time. Woo! Woo! D-pad shenanigans. Oh man, I almost made it through that room. I can never make it through that room properly. Fortunately, I don't have that much longer to go. So yeah, if you get hit by any of these enemies, it puts you into what's called hyper hop, or a condition in which, or state in which you cannot stop hopping. It sucks. They're ninjas, dude. That's what ninjas do. Right? I think that's what ninjas do. Like, if you touch them, they poof. Yeah, that's how it works. Alright. So the only reason I'm saving so much time on this run right now is because I didn't get the safety heart. Also, gold? Triple gold! Woo! Let's go. I'm on fire right now for no reason whatsoever. Alright, worst fight. If I do this fight properly with proper speed strats, I can actually save a lot of time right here too. Maybe as much as a minute ahead if I do it right. Alright, so, time sand, push blocks. There we go. Let's do this. To recharge the time sand faster, you have to push it or run around. Good. Perfect so far. Alright, less than perfect. Wow, I'm pressing the wrong button again. Let's go, me. Okay, and as soon as one of the Sphinxes dies, the other one will start churning up. Oh man, I did not have enough sand. So I'm losing time now because of that, unfortunately. Gotcha now, though. Okay. Just a little bit of time, though. Look at that. A minute ahead. This is amazing. Why is this... How did this happen? How did this get so good? There's no reason for this to be so good right now. I've not played this in so long. I have not grinded this game. I have not done anything to warrant this quality. Hey, you found the winner D. Alright, so we have scuba, we can immediately equip it and go straight to Atlantis. Also, there's not actually much in this run that can kill us besides bad squirrel at this point, so we are fast approaching a potential new record. I'm not gonna jinx it though, because that happens too. No, that's my sum of best. Unfortunately, I don't have a world record command. But I do currently hold the record at 107.07. I'm gonna play this more carefully than usual, just so I can preserve my lives. Because for some reason this level in particular is the one that kills me when I have low life. Oh, yes, I have actually. I found a couple of new shortcuts. One of which I was just exhibiting there with the Sphinx fight. Because if you kill them both evenly, like at an even pace, then the phase that starts when only one of them is still alive will start a lot later, and it wastes less time, because it takes them a while to stir up the tornadoes. So it saves, like, a decent amount of time. Unfortunately, I spaghettied that last one. Also, this is a little bit scary now. I have to get to the banana. Okay, we're good. That's why I get the safety shroom, or safety shroom. I get this. I was saying that's why I get the safety life up. It's because of shenanigans like that. We should be good now, though. Just have to not be dumb. I'm gonna lose some time on this split because I'm being cautious. However, I'm still gonna be ahead, for sure. Also, this is a major RNG point in the run, as to whether you get screwed over by those slimes or not. Huh, it's true. Actually did not lose that much time. Let's go. So now back to normal speed. We shall defeat Blob. If I can get a quick kill on this guy, it's gonna be very, very sweet. However, once again, it's very dangerous with only 4 hearts because you can only take 2 hits before you die. So I have 1 spare hit to play with here. Yeah, electrocution. Ain't it swell? Alright, so this boss has an easy quick kill if you don't mess it up. Which you shouldn't, under any circumstances. However, sometimes I do. So, let's hope for the best. Good. That's 1. I have to do that 5 times. There we go. Since I only have 4 hearts, I'm gonna play it safer than usual. There we go. You can hit him earlier, but it's pretty dangerous. There we go. How's it going, Red Barrel? Okay, so there's exactly what I was talking about. And we're done! Woo! Let's go. So normally he would shoot those out and you would have to dodge them and pretty much hide in the corner and hope they didn't hit you. However, with that quick kill, you can actually end the cycles a lot sooner. Lot, who's there? Now we just make the rounds, talk to a few people to trigger various events to occur, lining up properly for the end game, coming very soon, trademark. Alright. This is our last useful upgrade. Giving us the grappling hook instead of the medical claw. This is a spicy as heck pace. I can't believe I'm actually... I mean, this is barely post-derust, and I'm this far along. I may have messed something up just now, though. No! Did I really just forget? Yes, I did. Yes, I did just forget. You have to talk to her afterward. After you get the upgrade. Okay, well, still gonna be ahead, if all goes well. I can't believe I just lost time to that. That was so dumb. Yeah, I know, right, dude? They've expanded the universe so much. Anyway, let's execute these final splits perfectly so that I can redeem myself a little bit. Because that was just spaghetti right there. But now we know. The more you know. I think it'd be awesome to get a double PB tonight. Just saying. Or a double WR, in fact. Uh-oh, overhopped. Almost hit the wrong button there. By the way, if you haven't seen it yet because I haven't fallen into any of these pits, but if you do, there is a way out without losing your lives. You just have to make your way out of a little penalty room. Alright, speed strats, let's go. Oh, lost the speed strats. Rip. So I actually have to equip shield here because I don't have all my hearts. Just for safety. Fortunately, you can full heal on every floor. Like that. Yeah, pretty much. Last jank platforms of the game. Jank! That was a jank. That was absolutely jank right there. Those platforms are so dumb. And yet, I'm still going to PB somehow if I keep up the pace. Oops. Alright. There we go. See, I lost about half my events. Half my time save there. But that's okay. Yeah, this game has drones. Camera drones. So Dusty seems to be expecting us this time. Rather strange. And he's also installing this for free. So now you have to get suspicious. He doesn't even know what it does. This game came out in 2003, so basically yes. It's prophetic. Alright, so talking to Dusty after discovering Leona missing leads us to suspect the Black Lotus Society of wrongdoing. So we go back there, and our O-part malfunctions after this epic cutscene. Check this out. Woo! Alright, so you may notice that I only have push blocks and super jump available. And that means we have this to do. It's exciting as heck. So, if you don't mind chilling for about 8 minutes while I do this, that would be awesome. But this does take 8 minutes of straight block pushing puzzles. A little bit of time save I discovered here is that if you push the blocks to this point, you can just do this, and it saves some time and effort. I can't help but think of Club Penguin, the Cardjitsu dojo, every time I play this level. Heading to bed, fuming. Yeah, this would actually be a very sleep-inducing sequence of events, so if you're already sleepy, I apologize. Please, by all means, if you need to go to bed, do it. Being awake and tired is no fun. And I'll let you know how it went. Yeah, man. Club Penguin, what a legendary MMORPG. Okie doke, Fumin. Very true, Snake Rocks. I still need to check that out. Just haven't had the time or impetus to do so. 8-minute push-a-thon, let's go! You know it. At least it puts you in a really zen-like state, which is nice. Better than the alternative, I suppose. Such as waiting for NSYNC to kick the hacky sack back and forth for literally 2.5 minutes. Which is also a thing that happened today. Not even kidding. Yeah, I don't even have a mobile phone or a tablet or anything, so I can't access Club Penguin anymore. At least as it used to be. As it once stood. Yeah, I know that it's like an official thing. Oh, wait a second, I think I might be butting into the wrong conversation, my bad. See, I'm actually having to focus on these puzzles. Because one miss-up is really bad to make. This is low-key the hardest stage in the game. Barely kidding. It's very satisfying, though, to complete all of these. You be funky? I am intrigued. By the way, every press I'm doing here has to be manually buffered. Like, every B press has no buffer on it, so... yeah, a little bit of speed troubles there, but we're good. Alright, we're almost at the boss, and I really have to focus on it. Because this boss sucks. Yeah, buffer, like, if you input a move, and you're already doing another move, then it will, like, load that move into a cache, and then execute it as soon as the previous move is finished. And that's a buffer. But, this push blocks move does not have a frame buffer. So you have to push your next command immediately after that one ends, thereby creating a lot of wiggle room for time save or time loss. See? Alright, and I did lose one round on this guy last time. Alright, I dare you all to keep up after round 3. There are 5 phases. And yes, it is one of these games. Perfect RNG. Let's go. So the first one does it 9 times. And it goes up from there. Alright, not bad. I'm actually sweating profusely right now. This boss on PB pace. Whew, no thanks. Oh heck, I may have lost him. Nope, I didn't, thank goodness. Alright, phase 4. Glue your eyes to the screen. Right now. Alright, phase 5. Phase 5, phase 5. Phase 5 is 15 swaps longer than the JP version. Dear Lord. I lost him. I actually lost him. No, I didn't! What?! No, that was totally intentional. No, I did that. I did that on purpose. That was on purpose. Let's go. I had like 1 out of 3 chance there. Oh, bless RNG, dude. What? My heart is pounding out of my chest right now. It is the worst feeling to go up against that boss. When you're on PB pace. And it is so exhilarating to get it right if you are on PB pace. So, last stage coming up. If this works out, I might actually route this game this way in the future as well. Sweet. Okay. Stay calm. We need scuba and push blocks. Reverse that. There we go. So there's Phineas. Turns out this Eric fella, who wants the OPART technology for himself to take over the world, has locked up the head researcher on that very topic. So after this very predictable plot twist, we have a sequence to go through here. And also I just remembered that I really need to save my lives here. Yes. Without the 5th heart, this is very risky. However, if it works out, I'll do it this way in the future. I'm going to forego 1 damage boost here. I'm going to take that one because it saves a lot of time. But I'm going to go around this fish this way. Just so I can do that, and we're out of there. Okay, safety hearts. Now we switch to shield. Once again, this is a very Dr. Wily-ian stage. Oops, I did not hop. There we go. Alright. Oh yeah. It's kind of silly, isn't it? Banana. Wait for the cycle and scoop. Tanking it. Because Frogger's a beast. And right here, you're supposed to use time stop, and I actually am going to use time stop for safety. Waste a little bit of time, but not much. All in the name of completing the run. And right here, I damage boost intentionally, just so I don't get knocked off into the ground. Alright, we doing it. Let's go. Alright, damage boost is fine! That's really bad. That is so bad. That is actually horrible. I shouldn't have boosted there. I have to use time stop here now. Thank goodness it was a little charged. Alright, I have no more health pickups to get. It's clever, isn't it? Alright, we might actually still PB if we mash hard enough. Oh my god. We're still ahead. All of my time save is going to be in that level in the future. Like literally every single iota of time save. I can't believe this. I really can't believe this. Alright, I have to remember which one it is. RGB, I think. Also, switch to shield. This might PB. It might be the one yet. RGB. And then RBG after that. It's very difficult to die on the final boss, fortunately. So yeah, now we just chill and wait for these guys to come back around. There it is. So yeah, with proper execution, this fight will be, and a little bit of luck, this fight will be over very soon. I have to do a Hail Mary though at the end, which will actually risk me getting an accidental frame perfect trick, which will cancel out my IGT reading for the end of this game. So that could always happen, but I'll go for it because I need every second I can get. Come on, don't do this to me. Okay. There's one. Back and forth. Go. There's 2. Last hit coming up. Also, segment that I could never get past as a kid because it was too fast. Sweet. Now he's gonna go all over the room. But that is not GG. GG is when I talk to Griffith and we fly home. Alright, here we go. Mash like the wind. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be so close. That was a perfect fight, so I have hope. If I don't mess up something drastically on the way between here and home, then this will PB. I can't believe it, man. After all of that. Like, Eric's Mansion, man. Eric's Mansion sucks. Hardcore. I actually messed up the mash. Okay, that's a 2-second PB. Let's go. I'll take it. Sub 58 in-game time, too. Woo! Oh, that was way too stressful. But yeah, that pretty much confirms it for me. I'm going to do the 4-heart strat from now on. Every little victory counts. You know it. So, 107.05 and 57.53 IGT. That beats my previous IGT as well, which I'm very happy about.